Oh yeah, mi gente, you know who this is. Alright, so on this video, good buddy of mine, Speak Out H20, what's up, Papa? We were dialoguing and talking and, chatting, whatever, and I said, why don't we, make videos about our favorite singers? And he was like, cool. So he went ahead, he went first, he did an amazing video. So I definitely want to ask you to check out his video. Let's Speak Out H20, and he talked about his favorite artist, which is Brandy. I love Brandy too, but there's someone that I really love that really impacts me, and I'm sure you can hear her in the background. Here you go. Those magic words, baby, I'ma call you later. Yeah, Miss Braxton. What's up, mama? Yeah, this lady is absolutely amazing. Right now, this song is playing in the background. It's my absolute favorite from her. That's difficult because I love almost all of her songs, but this song is called Midnight. But Toni Braxton is absolutely amazing. She debuted, I want to say 92 on the Boomerang soundtrack, and that was the song that you heard me humming a little bit when the video first started. It's called Give You My Heart, which I totally love that song. Loved it when I first heard it. Just a little bit on Miss Braxton. She sold over 66 million records worldwide. She's got 6 Grammys, 7 American Music Awards, 9 Billboard Music Awards. Her debut album, Toni Braxton, from 1993, went diamond, sold 10 million records worldwide. Her second CD, Secrets, released in 96, 3 years later, sold 15 million records worldwide. Toni actually has the second biggest single in music history. She's only second to Whitney Houston, with her iconic song, I Will Always Love You. Well, Unbreak My Heart is the second biggest single ever. So Toni's done some stuff, What I love about Toni just touches me. I mean, she's my favorite artist. Like if I'm riding my bike or if I'm sitting, out in nature or by some water, river, whatever. Her different songs just really touch me. The emotion that she has, the passion, I can just really connect to it. And it's something about her voice and the quality. And I want to say something. A lot of people, say, well, she sings different, or sometimes you can't understand the words or whatever. But let me tell you, because I do a lot of Toni covers, or at least I attempt to, this lady can really sing. You have to have excellent breath control, crazy breath control to sing the way Toni does. You may think it's just simple and it's, whatever, but it really takes some effort. You have to really know what you're doing, and to be able to, even in soft tones, be able to convey that emotion and get that across to the listener. It's absolutely freaking amazing what she's able to do. It just touches me. It brings me in. When she sings, it brings me into contact with all of my emotions, whether it's happiness or sadness or tranquility, just a whole range of emotion. And if you follow my videos, the majority of my, obviously my mental health videos, it's Toni. It's all about Miss Toni Braxton. I mean, the girl is beautiful. She's gorgeous. I mean, I don't know her personally, of course, but she just puts me in the mind of somebody that's really serious about their craft and really a thoughtful individual, that's very purposeful. And what I like about her is that she's very focused and she's tenacious, and she goes after, what her heart gives her convictions about. I don't think she's really so much of a pretentious person, but I do feel that she's a private individual, and she tries to be, attend to herself and to her family. And I love the relationship that she has with her sisters and her mom and everything, and even her father. I think it's beautiful, and I just love the graciousness she's showing, to her younger sister who's emerging now. And people are trying to compare and saying that Tamar is going to be this or she's this now, whatever. But what I will say is that Toni is the star of that family. She's the veteran star, and it's going to take a while. Toni's been in the business, at least recording professionally, that I'm aware of, since about maybe, I think 90. But I know she went big with her single in 92. So, and just sold 66 million records worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Been all over the world and stuff like that. It's going to take time. So I'm not hating or putting Tamar down, but I want to say to fans out there, don't disrespect Toni in the flash of all the hype that's jumping out. Yes, Tamar is a great singer and everything like that, but she's got some molding and making to do, But I believe she'll get there, and her sister will give her some good guidance, and she'll learn some things on her own and through her husband manager as she goes along. But I just really love and respect Miss Toni. I don't do celebrity worship. I'm not into that, because I do realize, of course, realistically speaking, these people have millions of dollars and they live, beautiful lives and, do all that they do. And we're totally removed, worlds away in many aspects, in terms of access and having things available to us and things like that. But even all that said, I feel still at the core that she still is a basic, individual, a mother, a sister, a friend, an auntie, committed to family. And I think those are beautiful things to admire, you know what I'm saying? Let me go quickly, because I don't want this video to go over 10 minutes. I want you to stay with me. Out of the 6 CDs that I have by Toni, this is my lineup of favorites. My favorite CD of hers, probably going to surprise you, is Pulse, which she did in 2010. My second favorite CD is The Heat, which she did in 2000. My third favorite CD is Libra, which she did in 2005. My, I think I'm out of order here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. My fourth favorite CD is Toni Braxton. All right, there we go. My fifth favorite CD by her is More Than a Woman. My sixth favorite CD by her is Secrets. And my seventh favorite CD by her is Snowflakes of Love. And I absolutely can't wait for the new CD that she's doing with Babyface. I love those two together. That's how I initially heard her. And I feel that Toni's at her best. What a lot of people don't know, that she actually was still recording and doing songs by him, even in the midst of all the changes and things that they went through. But like true brothers and sisters, they got back together. And people have differences and things happen in families. People fall out and have disagreements or whatever. And it's like after Secrets, after that album, because of all the things that were going on at the label, and then a lot of issues came up, and we don't have to get into all that. But what I will say is this. She said it herself. During the time after Secrets, when there were disputes with money and stuff like that, and she wasn't getting properly paid, she had to go on Oprah and do an interview. But I believe that she did say that she was under some kind of legal restraint where she couldn't talk about everything that was going on, which it just may have been better had she not went on that show, because Oprah really laid into her. And I respect Oprah a lot for all that she's done for people and how she helped people today. But I'm going to say this, and Oprah, if you hear it, I'm sorry. You were really a real bitch to Toni. I watched that interview a couple times recently. It was absolutely horrible. It's like you had your red dress on, like you were out for blood, and I didn't understand that. What was that really about? You know, you were very vicious to her and condescending, and I totally didn't get that. And then what really, fucked me up is when she told you she was about to be homeless. You looked at her like, oh, and it's like you were sitting there halfway a billionaire. It's not your responsibility, but you made no gesture to help her. And she said, well, I'm going to go home and live with my mom. I just thought that was fucking horrible, Oprah. I didn't understand that. And I feel this way. You made up with Iyanla. You really need, and if anybody, knows Oprah, let her see this video. I'm calling to the carpet on it. Oprah, you need, at this time, it's 2013, you're an older woman. I think you're 60 or close to, around the age or whatever. We go through life and we mature. I mean, I know things, we all have done things that were not the best decisions when we were younger, all that kind of stuff. It happens. But now is the time. I really feel it's the time now that you call Toni back. You humiliated her. You dogged the shit out of her on your television show in front of the world. Her career took a nosedive after that, Oprah, because you know that when you speak on things, remember the mad cow disease in the meat. You said you weren't eating hamburger, and then the country stopped eating hamburger, and they sued you. Which you did win, but you have a lot of influence in the media, when you speak and say things. After you brutalized her on that show, her career took a nosedive, and it never really got back to where it was, and that was horrible. And it's like in that interview, and I'm just telling you, I'm somebody that really has followed your career, Oprah, and again, I'm not trying to bash you or anything like that, but I just think it was horrible. Go back and look at that interview and look how mean and hateful and mean-spirited, and vicious you were to that girl. It was awful. So I feel like if you made up with Iyanla, you can make up with Toni. And you did it in public, so it should be done publicly. So this is just my opinion, as Miss Nene Leakes would say, but it is my opinion, and people, if you're out there, you see this video, speak up on that. If you saw that horrible ass video with Oprah interviewing Toni and how she butchered this girl on national TV, speak out on it. Say what you feel about it. I just thought it was horrible, and I think it's time to clear that up. You really hurt Toni's feelings, and I'm sure you've seen the video, heard rumors. Humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we get to the point where we have to make amends. You know what I mean? So it's time to do that, and I think that it's the right thing to do. My top 10 songs by Toni, and I have two bonuses, are not any special order, are Fairy Tale, Speaking in Tongues, Midnight, that's you here playing right now in the background, Do You Remember When, Tell Me, Hands Tied, I Hate Love, Wardrobe, the Yesterday remix with Trey Songz, and my two bonus songs that I love by her, which are off of her Christmas album called Snowflakes, I believe. The first one is called Snowflakes of Love. Love that. She just gave you like Natalie Cole, Nat King Cole type of vibe on that record. Just beautiful. And Santa Please. So anyway, this is my favorite female artist, Toni Braxton. For me, she stands in the rank of a few other singers, but she headlines it. A couple other female singers that really touched my life a lot. I cannot do without Kelly Price. I know she was really giving it to him on Divas of LA, and there was a lot of bad behavior or whatever, but I still love Kelly's voice. I love Kelly Price. What other singers do I rock out with? Kelly, Brandy. Those would probably be my top 3 that I can think of right now. And then there are many other singers, Anita Baker, Whitney, Mariah, Marsha Ambrosius. Definitely, I love Marsha. I'll put Marsha number 4, and then Phyllis Hyman. But these 3 right here, Toni, Brandy, Kelly. These are my three that I run to right now. And I would say the two that I really run to the most right now are Toni and Kelly. I play them all the time. If I'm on my bike and I'm out, I'm always bumping Toni, always bumping Kelly. And probably my male favorite secular artist would be Music Soul Child. Up is 15 minutes. I'm out of here. Much love. Why don't we, make videos about our favorite singers? And he was like, cool. So he went ahead. He went first. He did an amazing video. So I definitely want to ask you to check out his video. That's Speak Out H20. And he talked about his favorite artist, which is Brandy. I love Brandy too. But oh yeah, mi gente, you know who this is. Alright, so on this video, good buddy of mine, Speak Out H20, what's up, Papa? We were dialoguing and talking and, chatting, whatever, and I said, there's someone that I really, really love that really impacts me, and I'm sure you can hear her in the background. Here you go. Those magic what? Baby, I'ma call you later. Yeah, Miss Braxton. What's up, mama? Yeah, this lady is absolutely amazing. Right now, this song is playing in the background. It's my absolute favorite from her. That's difficult because I love almost all of her songs, but this song is called Midnight. But Toni Braxton is absolutely amazing. She debuted, I want to say 92 on the Boomerang.